Welcome back to Aryaka Enlighten. My name is Nick Morpus. I'm the Networking Security and Observability PMM here at Aryaka, and today I want to talk about networking, specifically Aryaka's network services and Zero Trust WAN. So let's get into it. So before we get into the technical details about our solutions, let's address the challenges facing enterprise regarding networks. The first of these issues would be multiple sites and complexity. See, even before the pandemic, companies were dealing with trying to connect their branch and HQ offices to different cloud services, cloud applications, and any other resource that their employees are trying to use. They would try putting together an MPLS network that would allow them to maintain control and visibility over their existing network infrastructure. However, they had to deal with the problems of slow scaling, expensive scaling, and also non-native connections to the cloud. Interestingly enough, the second challenge is born out of trying to solve the challenges of the first. You see, MPLS, with its major complexities, its cost associations, its difficulties to scale, were things that the public internet-based SD-WANs didn't have. However, introduced new problems, and that would be best effort traffic routing. You see, the public-based internet WAN is not subject to your discretion. It decides whether or not to prioritize your traffic or not. It will make a best effort to get your traffic to where it needs to go. And at the same time, you are having to still use VPNs in order to route traffic over the internet, leading to traffic hairpinning as you route that traffic through your servers out to the public internet, to your cloud resources, and then back through your servers in order to ensure a secure connection throughout your entire network infrastructure, and this leads to major bottlenecks and latency. Now, the third challenge is one that is shared by MPLS and public-based internet WANs. Now, when it comes to MPLS, you are dealing with security and observability issues that are born simply out of complexity. The complexities of scaling a network leaves the potential for missed issues and gaps in security policy enforcement, while the public internet-based WAN is a black box for a lot of your security teams. Once traffic is sent and routed through the internet, there's no telling who might access that as it is traversed from one location to the next. And this has become a huge issue, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, which saw an explosion in cybersecurity incidents. And then the final challenge is the one that is on the minds of every business right now, and that is rising expenditures, particularly capital and operational expenditures. When dealing with MPLS, you are dealing with a major upfront cost of capital expenditures, buying equipment, setting up your network infrastructure, and then maintaining it over a period of time, as well as operational expenditures of managing that network through all of your network personnel. And this is something that is top of mind for businesses as we move into more uncertain economic times. Now, with those challenges in mind, let's dive into what Aryaka has to offer. Starting with our Zero Trust WAN, right here. Our Zero Trust WAN is a global private network mesh that we built that allows us to control from the ground up the entire network infrastructure and provide the closest points of contact to all of your cloud services, your HQs, your branch offices, and even your remote workers. Now, this private global network mesh is made up of Aryaka POPs, or points of presence, that are scattered all across the globe in the Americas, EMEA, and APAC. And these POPs allow us to give you the fastest connections possible to all the different services that you use, your HQs, your branch offices, your infrastructure as a service, your SaaS applications, and all other internet traffic as fast as we possibly can and as secure as we possibly can. Now, once this traffic leaves the Zero Trust WAN from a point of presence, it will come into contact, at least in terms of the branch or HQ offices, with an Aryaka Network Access Point, or ANAP. And these ANAPs essentially function as our network access points, as our firewalls, secure web gateways, and all other security functions that are expected at the HQ and branch. However, this is not something that you would expect when you are dealing with remote workers. You're not going to send a box home with a remote worker expecting them to hook it up and get all of the possible security functions and network access that you would get at an office. Instead, we route traffic using our secure remote access function and route them to the nearest POP to give them access to the Aryaka Zero Trust WAN so that they can access any resources from your HQ or branch offices, from cloud, and anything else that they would need securely. The good news is that the POP essentially functions as the ANAP for remote workers. All of the policies you would expect to be enforced on the ANAP are enforced at the point of presence closest to the secure remote worker. So if they are accessing specific files that are sensitive to your company, all of the things you would expect the ANAP to do to filter out bad actors, bad traffic, would be done at the point of presence closest to the remote worker. The good news is that Aryaka is able to deliver all of this to you in a fast and near latency-free manner thanks to our WAN, cloud, and SaaS acceleration techniques. And these techniques include deduplication, redundancies, load balancing, and other methods to make sure that your traffic gets where it needs to go without any decipherable latency or hiccups. And with our network comes a few last mile services, including direct internet access link procurement, whether worldwide or regional, contract management, so we can free up time for you so you can focus on what it is that you do best, 24/7 link monitoring. This allows us to maintain the excellent service level agreements you've come to expect, a single vendor for global connectivity, again, along with the lines of maintaining simplicity for you, monitoring and management of all your networking and security services, and then additionally, a superior customer experience so that you can focus on what it is you do best without having to hire a major IT and network management team. And so to wrap things up, let's explore how Aryaka's network services and Zero Trust WAN address the challenges we brought up earlier. The first would be offering consistent global connectivity. You see, businesses expect to be able to access all of their resources, whether you're at an HQ, branch, you're a remote worker, you're using cloud services, Zoom, AWS, doesn't matter. Businesses expect to be able to access all of their resources wherever they are as fast as they possibly can while maintaining good service level agreements. The second is operational simplicity and scalability. See, at Aryaka, we offer the simplicity that you need in order to scale your networks as your business grows, your needs increase, and your access to different tools broadens. Third, we offer observability and control. By controlling our own global private network mesh, we give you the ability to observe all of your network traffic from a centralized point of view and control all of it with consistent policies, network controls, and the ability to scale as needed. And fourth, we offer a reduction in expenditures, whether these are capital or operational. You see, our solution doesn't require any new hardware. It doesn't require any additional management of network hardware across the world. We do that for you as we've already created the infrastructure that you need. And if you want to learn more about Aryaka's networking capabilities, or you want to schedule a demo, make sure to visit aryaka.com to learn more. Now, in our next episode, we're going to begin diving into Aryaka's security capabilities, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Have a great day.